All right, welcome back to the stream. Um, Computer has been really slow this morning. I don't know how much of it's arena versus my computer, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, so first thing I want to do, I didn't do this yesterday, is let's check out Historic Anthology 4 and see if there's anything that can go into already existing decks that make sense. And of course, because I always have a wildcard shortage, at the moment I'm focusing on commons, uncommons, but eventually we'll bump it up. Let's see, investigate, sacrifice this artifact, draw a card. I mean, it's okay for draw, it's probably better for artifacts. I don't think I have a place for it. I kind of do have a place for this one, kind of, in my cat's deck, but other than that, maybe not. Declaration in stone. Exile target creature and all other creatures its controller controls with the same name as that creature that player investigates for each non-token creature exiled this way. Yeah, I don't know if I have a good place for that. Amit Eternal. I actually played with this in paper and kind of like it. I could see me trying it out somewhere. I don't know where yet. Oh, it's a demon. It could go in a Liliana's contract deck. Nice. Triumphant Reckoning. That's interesting. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but that's interesting. Whenever you use cycle, so I do have cycle and discard decks, but I haven't introduced black yet. I think I probably should at some point. Let's see. Another crab. This one. You may have target player mill 2 cards with a snow permanent. Interesting. Okay, I think this is the one I really like. At the beginning of enchanted player's upkeep, that player loses their life unless they sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card. Okay, yeah, this goes into my Turgid. This will fit really nice into Turgid. How much? Ooh, that might be happening really soon, actually. Let's see. Cycle or discard. That's not bad. I think this is going to be a fun card to play with. Whether it turns out to be good, bad, or otherwise, I think it's going to be fun. Lots of fun. Oh, another goblin. Oh, but it's a warrior. And it gets +2, and it has trample. That actually can go into my equipment deck. Nice. Harmless Offering, I think, will be a lot of fun to throw in some kind of build where you give your opponent things like Lich's Mastery, 9 lives, and then you cast Cleansing Nova, and then boom, they're dead. Takes a lot of setup, obviously, but it could be fun. This could be neat. I have a white and green proliferate style deck. It's gone back and forth. It's been good at times and meh, kind of not so great at other times. Okay, this is obviously very playable right now. Very playable right now. Elves got some help and I didn't even need it. Creature card in graveyard. I'm not too impressed, but okay. Okay, mutate. Not bad. Okay, speaking of mutate, I think I have an idea for my next deck. Okay, there was some good stuff there that will get crafted. I didn't do it this time, but yeah. Oh, I've got to cut a deck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, well, we might as well go to the bottom and see what we're playing the least. Okay, I don't want to get rid of either of those. Oh, elementals fell all the way to the bottom? Yikes. Is it time to cut elementals? Adventure. I'd probably cut my goblins because this goblin deck I never built it for the current I was going to say Goblin Standard, but I don't mean the standard format. I mean the standard of Goblin decks. This isn't even in the same ballpark as those, because it was built before that. And I don't think I'm ever going to build that Goblin deck. And so I don't know if this one makes sense anymore. So let's delete that. It's so weird deleting decks. Okay, I've got another mono black, so maybe this one isn't necessary. So I think I'll get rid of this mono black. Let's see. Looks like we're gaining life. Oh, this was the combo. But it's still pretty weak. I mean, yeah. And I can always rebuild that. Okay, that's 2. Is there anything else that makes sense to get rid of? I don't know. Okay, so here was my idea. I was thinking about... I played this... Actually, I might even get rid of this. So I tried to build a new Simic ramp into some big, beefy stuff yesterday. And I didn't like it. Matter of fact, I'm actually going to delete it now, because I can always rebuild it. It was nothing special. Okay, but it got me thinking about Nullhide Ferox. I threw it in, and I was like, okay, I like the card, but what do I think about its restriction? And ultimately, my decision was... Oh, it's not here. Oh, maybe it's because I got to go to Historic. There we go. Anyway, ultimately my decision was, what if I use Mutate to gain what I'm missing from not having non-creature spells? And then I got to thinking, I can go and push Nakia the Old Ways, which also restricts your non-creature spells but gives you ramp. And I don't know if there's anything else that really fits that bill or not. But okay, so let's go there, there, there. And let's search for Mutate. Oh, I like that. I don't know if it works here or not. Yeah, that definitely works. Mutate search number for a basic land, why not? Wow, I didn't expect to be pushing Mutate though as much. But I guess, I mean, we have to with if Nakia the Old Ways is going to be a central card. Okay. I like that. Let's see. Mutate exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land permanent card. Put that card onto the battlefield. Okay, so now, are there things that make sense here? I don't know. We've got 2 slots left. I kind of feel like ramp, maybe. I really like Paradise Druid. Okay, let's go land. Pathways for sure. Actually, let's go here too. Because land is not a spell, so that's pretty nice. Okay. And so Nakia, I have her in my World Tree deck, and that actually works out pretty decent. But I don't think there's any... I don't know if it works here or not. I don't think I like it. Might go a couple Skylands. So let's see. Our land is still at 24. Okay. Let's give it a shot. I don't have high hopes for it, but it was just a thought I had. Because mutate, even though it's it has abilities like a spell, not a spell, but like a sorcery or instant. It's a creature. Like, okay, let's see if we can't find some synergy there. The only thing is we have to, it's going to work best if we can hit the ramp and get to Nakia early. I think that's going to be the best way to do it. I also don't know that we had card draw on any of that, did we? Okay, we'll scry. And then go Paradise Druid. So we have ramp. Have to see what we're up against. Okay, I definitely don't need more land here. Let's see. Okay, so I don't like this because I'm seeing removal is coming. And the downside to mutate is you put all your eggs in one basket. And so once that creature's gone, it's been mutated on, then you lose quite a bit. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder how they're going to utilize World Tree there. Okay. Let's mutate here. Alright, so we've got a flyer. This is good. Unfortunately, we have to... Another World Tree. Okay. Oh, now they're getting card draw because we can't take that 8 damage yet. Yikes. I can take 1 though. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, let's go there. And there. And sure, we'll go forest. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and swing with the flyer. We'll go ahead and sacrifice another goat. We'll see. Hey, thanks for jumping in. Appreciate the chat this morning. So I just built a mutate deck that I'm going to go ahead and decline. Okay, so I built this because I was thinking yesterday I worked on a Simic ramp deck that I hated and got rid of. But for some reason I threw in the Nullhide Ferox and I kept looking at it thinking, is there something I could do with it now? And then I remember Nakia the Old Ways has the same restriction as non-creature spells. And then I thought, oh, well, Mutate gets around that restriction. So I'm trying to see if it's worth playing. I don't know if it is yet. Okay. Okay. So we have a couple of blockers now. Oh, wow. Another Massacre Worm. Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice that because I have that. Oh, this is not looking good. Oh, and I can't even take the damage. Alright, well, let's go there, I guess. Wow. Yeah, that was tough. I didn't expect much out of this, so I don't know. I don't know if I feel too bad about it or not. I might try it again just to... I'm trying to just, you know, test some things out, see if something jumps out here that might work. And if not, I might move on to something actually built to win some games and try to move up the ladder again. I might run my Angels, or actually the Death Touch deck I've been running the last few days actually is pretty good. My brother-in-law jumped on with me yesterday, and we built him one that's way more aggressive, which kind of has me thinking, do I want to consider going that route with mine? Because it was just had lots of 1-drops, and yeah, it just kind of came right at your face pretty early. What's going on? Waiting on the server. Actually, it's probably just a computer, not the server, but we'll see. Alright, I'm going to try this Mutate again. See what happens. It's one of those decks, I don't know if I actually want to... like actually try to make it competitive, or if I'm just happy toying with it to see if there's something that I like. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan. Okay, but you gotta think about this. The reason why I landed on Mutate again, yeah, I know, I hate that part of it. The one removal and it's gone. I completely hate that part. But I'm trying to see if there's some things I like about it using Nakia the Old Ways to get around her restriction. So I don't know yet. I'm just messing around with it. This will probably not be a deck that sticks around long. I literally built the deck yesterday after stream late in the evening, and this morning I've already deleted it. Nope. So this will probably be very similar. I'll probably play this a little bit and go, nope. Let's see. Oh, these are both going to come in tapped. That stinks. That's alright, we'll go here and we can mutate it next time. Yeah, might as well go there too. The only thing is I'm not sure if I care for the lack of card draw, but we'll see. So, if nothing else, we're going to get to see if this is an interaction we like. We got Nakia out, so we're going to double our mana, which means... And is it a land or a permanent? It's a land, okay. So it only doubles that mana. Interesting. Let's go there. Alright, so now we're going to get more land, which will help Nikita. Go there. Can we mutate now? Let's go there. Although it is tempting to stack them up. But again, I think that's where we get stuck with removal. It's like, how much do I want to stack them? I know stack them gives them another trigger, but I'm kind of go wide here. And I think going wide, because it looks like we're up against mono green, I think it makes sense, because there's probably not a board wide, but there could be some, like Broken Wings would take out the Phoenix, and so if I put the Phoenix on something else, then that could be risky. Or fight. Okay, and this is something I expected, which is I don't really have enough card draw, so I need to think about that if I actually want this to be a viable deck. Again, I don't know for sure if I want this to be viable or not, if I'm just messing around. Yes, Hinge is definitely a possibility. I love Hinge. Love that card. Oh, fight. Okay. That's not too bad. Okay, I think I might break these open soon. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Nice. And then if I mutate it again, I get another one of those. Alright, that's not bad. Oh, I didn't need more land though. Might as well play it. Okay, so next turn we'll definitely go there. Oh wait, I got lethal on the board. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, there's the food. Okay. I kept thinking, why do I have lethal on the board and they haven't scooped yet? There's the food there. I'm so busy like thinking about the interactions that I may and may not have in this deck, and do I like it or not. I'm not even paying enough attention to the board. Ooh, Galta. Yikes. That's gonna hurt. So the one thing I've noticed when you restrict your non-creature spells that I haven't found in Mutate is enough removal. There's some removal, but not enough so far. So I may have to take that into consideration. Okay, let me think here. We can deal 4 damage for sure. They can gain 3, that's 5. Okay, if this one mutates, it's not going to be... Can I tap it? Oh yeah, I can tap. But it's only going to deal 1, but I think that's all I need is 1. I think that's all I need, if I counted that right. Okay, so there's 4. Oh, and he didn't crack it in time. Maybe the math was right. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad at all. Okay. So I could go Hinge. And why not go Hinge? Hinge is a great card. Okay. Although I did notice Nakia is definitely a target. Like when she's out there, she is definitely a removal target because giving me all that land is nice. Okay. And let's go. Alright, I've got 2 of those. 64 is a little high. But so far, everything has come in handy. And the curve is... I don't know. I might wait and see. I might play it and see what I think. See what I feel like works and doesn't work. Yeah, the eggs are interesting. They're one of the few early drops. And at the same time, they don't have the value that the other cards have, other than the fact that they're cast early. Okay. May not be great, but we'll keep it. Okay, so let's scry. Let's keep. So there's a turn 2 and a turn 3. The turn 3 gives me more land. Oh, are we... Elves or ramp? Thinking elves. Stone Coil Serpent. Yeah, that's true. Okay. So green. Go find some more land, because why not? Make it bigger. Okay. And why not attack? So we're off to a decent start. I can't cast that next turn because this land's going to come in tapped. So if maybe I'll draw a land. If I draw a land, we can go Hinge next turn. That'll be nice. If not, I'll play this one. It'll be tapped, but we got other things to cast. So I might end up hard casting Chimrazor. Oh, there we go. There's land. Let's get that out. And let's go without. Let's just block. Ooh. Golgari Elves. Oh, speaking of which, we got elf support in the anthology drop yesterday. May have to craft some stuff. May have to go crafting. Although I have got to get some more wild cards. I may end up actually having to drop money. I don't know that I'm going to though. It's the first time in a long time I've actually considered, do I want to spend some cash on this game? I just want more wild cards. Okay. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I've been doing premier drafts when I can get there. Okay, let's go Paradise Druid. And then mutate onto Paradise Druid. And let's block. Okay, so next turn we've got what, 2 damage? we can deal here. No, 1. 1 damage. But that can slowly start to pick off if we want to go that route. Or we can just leave it as a blocker. At some point, there's going to be probably some removal coming. So we may have to get aggressive. Although having hexproof is nice. But if I attack with it, it loses hexproof. Of course, I don't know that I want to attack now into Death Touch. I'll pay the 2 life. That's no big deal. Okay, I think it's going to make sense to hardcast here. Get that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get card draw and ramp there. Okay, I'm going to go back to this one to give it okay, so now if I tap it for 2, is it going to do it twice? Because both of those are there? I don't know. No, it just does it once. Okay. I've never had that interaction before. Okay. Interesting. So even though there's 2 Porcuparrots, haven't had to say that name yet. There's 2 Porcuparrots there, but because they're mutated into 1, it only has the 1. You can only trigger the 1. Okay, because you're tapping it once. Oh, it's so weird, but I get it. I get it. I'm not that. But by mutating it again, you can only do it once, but now we're up to 3. Okay, so let's get rid of Death Touch. And now I think we wait until we figure out a way. And I guess I could just slowly pick them off, but at some point that's probably not going to work. This thing's getting so big, if it gets trample, I'm going to have to block it with several things here. Although, with the difference in life total, I don't think they want to attack. I don't think they want to be open at all. Actually, okay, if I force an attack, if I go in and I lose, say, my biggest, say, Porcuparrot here, these have to block because I would still have lethal on board. Not quite. I'm getting close. No, yeah, I would. I've got 19. So they'd have to block, which means I'm probably only a few turns away if they can't keep building their board just by swinging. Okay, so the first turn I would lose, let's say, the 7-8. But they would have to lose at least a creature or 2. How many times could I do that? I don't know. Whoa, okay. Clicked it too fast. Let's go there because that one gets bigger. And Get a land. Oh, but you don't draw a card with a hinge when you mutate. That's interesting. Let's do that. So what is this up to? One, it's mutated 3 times. So let's just get rid of something. Okay, so now we know we're gonna lose a big creature. But our opponent can't keep taking damage. So they're gonna have to lose some stuff too. We're gonna try to whittle down their board. And both of these are sitting on trample. Yeah, I think there's just only so many turns of attacking they can take. Okay. Let's see what they've got. Oh. I guess they were doing the same math I was doing. But let's be honest, I didn't feel like that was a particularly strong deck, so I don't think it says a whole lot about our little mutate monster here. I don't think the win is greatly telling, although it was good. But I think there is something there. But I think against a better deck, I don't think it would have made it. I think it's something I might keep around and mess with. I think I'm done with it for today because I'm not even. I gotta work on this quest. I get my coins. Oh yeah, I did name it already. I think you can counter mutate because I think mutate still counts as a creature spell. I think. Let's see. Blue and white is my quest. Oh. I don't think I've run my little flyers on stream in a while. Yeah, I'm not high on mutate. I just wanted to see if I liked it. Like I said, using it as a workaround for Nakia. But I don't know. It felt good, but not great. And it does get around No-Hide Ferrex as well, which is kind of cool because No-Hide Ferrex having hexproof is nice. So actually, what I think I'd rather do to make that deck better is craft 2 more copies of No-Hide Ferrex. I think it would make that deck better. We're there for now. Yeah. Because then if you mutate onto hexproof, it can still be removed, but it's much more difficult. You have to have a board wipe. Although in our current meta, board wipes are common, but I don't know if the meta changes and targeted removal becomes more common than board wipes, then I think the strategy is viable. It just depends on the meta. Right now, everybody's playing blue-white control. That board wipes are running rampant. And especially in historic, they're just so... There's so many good ones right now. I mean, we got Wrath of God. We just got one with Foretell from the new set. Like, that one's so cool. But interesting. Dogs and dwarfs? Well, I don't know what this is, but I like it already. Okay. Wait, was that an attack? Really? Okay. Guess they really needed that land. So if we go there and there, that's 9, 10. Speaking of board wipes, I think that's the only way our opponent gets out of this. But I also won't be surprised if they have one. Or do they scoop here? I think they're at least considering walking away. Krenko's cool, but it doesn't help. There. And what was this deck? Krenko, dogs, and Magda? Am I missing something? Maybe they've got, what's it, Maskwood Nexus? Is that the name of the card? I'll bet that's what it is. I bet they've also got a Maskwood Nexus that's going to turn everything into the same thing. Yep. I don't know. It feels... So building a deck around that card feels a little inconsistent to me. Because can your deck do enough without it? Like if you don't draw it, are you stuck? I don't know. Like at that... I don't know. I mean, clearly lots of people are building around it. I don't know. I just would be afraid it would be inconsistent still. Oh, I'm out of water. Network error. What? Network error as in my internet? Or server? I don't know. This is not good. Yeah, there was a deck. I can't remember. It was probably on MTG Goldfish. Is probably where I saw it. I love their Fishbowl article that they do. Like once a week, they'll put out spicy decks that users submit. And I'm pretty sure I saw that one there where you use Maskwood Nexus and then you grab all kinds of different tribal lords. They give you the +1/+1 or whatever for your tribes, and then every creature is of the same tribe once Nexus hits. It's pretty cool. I don't know if it's consistent enough, but it's cool. So I guess I might have a problem. I've never seen it do this before. Oh yeah, there's definitely people trying to pull that off. I guess because I already have a World Tree deck, I feel like... I don't know, I feel like there's consistency already there. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to figure this out. I may have to restart real quick. Okay. But I don't know if it's the game. I've never seen it do that network thing. I don't know. I'm going to restart. Hopefully it doesn't take forever. It took a little while this morning, but that was the first time it had been started at all. So we'll try. We'll see if it does a quicker restart than when I ran it this morning. Okay, so yeah, I think gods are pretty good on their own, and by forcing Nexus, I think you could do some really cool stuff. But again, I'm just always concerned about the consistency of relying too much on one card. But I guess if you play enough support, control, tutor for the card, I mean, sure, it can work. It's just not I guess it's not my play style. Like, I don't know. I think my sweet spot is aggro, but I've been actually trying to get outside of it more, especially with mid range. I still don't do a lot of control just because I don't know. I don't like the mindset, I guess, of a counter spell. It just feels wrong. Okay, authentication failed. Okay, maybe I need to run a internet test speed. Let's see. Mono white, yeah. Oh, okay. So speaking of mono white and red, I know those weren't going together, but it got me thinking about mono white and red. So Boros just got the Boros equipment. Just got a new card from the anthology, a new Goblin Warrior. That's cool. All right. I have no idea what's going on with this Sword of Body and Mind. Oh, yeah. That's right. Maybe it's going to connect this time. I mean, the soundtrack is still playing, and I'm still seeing your chat. So my internet's got to be fine. It's got to be something either wrong with my Arena app or Arena in general. I think it may be Arena. Yeah, it just hit me like it can't be my internet. Like I'm still streaming. That was kind of one of those duh moments. So it's got to be either my Arena app or Arena, but if it was the computer, I think it would still be a streaming problem. I don't know. Can you guys hear the music? It says we're having trouble connecting to your streaming software. Oh, there it goes. Huh. Well, now I've got nothing. Okay, I've got to shut down Arena again. Well, okay, let me try one more time. We may be forced to stop a stream here. I'll do this one more time. I haven't had this happen. Not like this. Now, sometimes I leave Arena up all day, and then I come back, and it has problems. But the computer usually does fine for the morning stream. I mean, it has a slow start usually. Like that first game, I gotta get the first game in before it's really comfortable, and then it goes fine. I don't know. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out for a minute. We'll see if it restarts okay this time. I finally, of course, it would stop when I finally pull up a deck that's going to climb the ladder. I really think that that blue-white aggro flyers was going to at least get me back into Plat 1. Maybe not Diamond, but I feel pretty good that it would have gotten me to Plat 1. Alright, 31%. This thing's going so slow. Wow. Okay, well, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna sit here and wait on it. We can chat, or I'm not gonna be offended if you guys take off. So last season, I think it was Angels that got me most of the way, actually. Because, so the first time I made Mythic, it was mostly High Alert. And I'm pretty sure last month, it was mostly Angels. Which I still like the Angels deck, but I don't know. I've played it so much now, I need a break. So I'm going to go back to Blue-White Flyers, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. I may not be playing anything if this thing keeps up like this. So anyway, last night I worked on a Simic ramp that honestly could have probably just as well been mono green, but I've done mono green. It's like, okay, let me figure out. Yeah. So I looked at Neoform, I really did, but I don't want to mess with it because I feel like it's already got its niche in the combo. With whatever the name of that red card is. I can't even remember right now. But it's already got its niche, so I'm like, I'll leave it. I'm not going to reinvent that wheel. So I left out Neoform, and like I said, it pretty well could have just been mono green. And I have mono green, which I kind of like mono green, but I deleted it already. Didn't like it. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I think... Let's see, Growth Spiral. See, I was using Growth Spiral, and I thought about going Nissa, but I feel like I've done Nissa a lot, and everybody else does Nissa. I was like, well, let's see if I can't come up with another way to do it. And I didn't like the other options. Nissa is strong. I'm a little surprised, and there was talk at one time of possibly banning Nissa. Because there was a time when those ramp decks were that good. And they're still good, but maybe not that good right now. Well, of course, now in Historic, you just ramp to Ugin. Oh, wait, is Ugin in Standard too? Yeah, Ugin's in Standard. Ulamog's not. So you can ramp to Ulamog or Ugin in Historic. And that's still a thing. So I did go ahead and craft a copy. I think I crafted one copy of Ulamog and one copy of Ugin just to have, because occasionally I might want to join the bandwagon, but I tend to try to stay off of that, the trends, as much as I can. I'm trying to think what else. If I'm willing to spend the wild cards, I really like the elf support that his anthology brought. I think it's pretty good. Although the problem I have building an elf deck right now is there's way too much support. Like, I want to cram it all in there, and it's a little bonkers. Even just so, there's so much elf support. Even if you just tried to put in the lords, I don't even know if you could legitimately build an elf deck and put all of the lords in it. And it's just, there's just so much. Yeah. Well, and that's the upside if you could build multiple versions. But see, that's how my brain works, though, is I don't know if I'm satisfied with just one. So I'd have to either build multiple versions or cram all those strategies into one deck. But I'm not very good at just finding one strategy and sticking to it. So it's either I have to build 5 decks, or I've got to cram 5 strategies into one deck. But I can't just stick to one strategy. Okay, it says we're at 100%. And I don't know if taking forever is a good sign that maybe Arena's doing what it needed to do to get back online, or if this is a really bad sign. I don't know. Well, I do love Commander. Like, so. But here's the thing. When I first started playing Magic again, so, I was on hiatus forever and then came back. When I first started playing again was the first time I'd heard about the Singleton format. And Arena was doing Singleton format events at that time. And it was so different, so weird. I didn't know what to think of it. So I didn't play it. I didn't like it. I stayed away from it until I started playing it in paper, playing Commander. And then I was like, okay, this makes sense to me in paper, because when I buy a pack and I just have one copy of a great card, it's really hard to put into a deck, and I don't spend a lot of money on cards, so I'm not going to go spend $100 to get a play set of a good card. I got one of them that I happen to pull from a pack. Well, then I started playing Commander. It's like, oh, well, now that card's playable, just like all the other ones. So I love it in paper because, again, I don't spend enough money to drop huge amounts on play sets of good cards. It kind of works in Arena where I can spend wild cards that same way, but I don't know. I think the problem is Brawl isn't as fun a format. If Brawl was a little bit better, I'll tell you what, if they had, if you could play Historic Brawl at any point, I would at least consider it. The fact that it's standard too, kind of like meh. I don't know how crazy I am about standard, but. And I don't know, the last time I played Brawl, I just didn't find the game all that exciting. I played against somebody playing pretty meta. And I'm like, why would you play meta in Brawl? It's not on the ladder. It's a very outside the box format anyway. Why not play something fun? I don't know. Now, I say all that. I was playing a mono red, but it wasn't a typical mono red. It was something a little bit different, but I guess I don't know. Maybe I was doing exactly what I was complaining about. Surprise. Well, this isn't great, but it will function. Maybe I'll draw something good. We'll see if I draw something good. At least we're back to playing. And it's not too late yet. I'm going to work outside the house today, so I've got to watch the time a little bit. I have to get out as many days of the week as I can. Working at home kind of drives me crazy sometimes. No, what's a Hammer Time deck? All I can think of now is MC Hammer. I almost want to sing. Not really, I don't sing. Let's see. And counterspell. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know what's going on. Why is it taking so long? There, was that really that hard? You knew you were going to counter the whole time. I knew you were going to counter. You knew you were going to counter. We both knew you were going to counter. Colossus Hammer, Double Strike Warriors. Oh yeah, that's I definitely have the Boros equipment deck that actually That's what I'm saying about that. The new goblin that we got from Anthology will work in there too, and it has trample. So, like, I might go tweak that deck here pretty soon. Actually, the only thing I have found about that deck, and this is whether I'm playing with it or against it, I feel like at least to a certain degree, it's a win early or don't win kind of deck. Like it really, well, I mean, but that's aggro, I suppose. I mean, I guess that is what aggro does, but it's very much, I feel like, struggles late. But at the same time, it can win so fast with double strike, hammer. Yeah, it can win so fast. Are we gonna get to cast that? No, not yet. Might cast that though. Why not? Okay. There you go. Throw out your counter spells. You've got nothing else. Anybody want to take a guess at what they're going to play this turn? Counterspell, maybe? Oh my goodness, there was no counterspell? I wish I'd have known that. I'd have played Dreamcrawler. So what are the odds they just drew a counterspell? Probably pretty good. I'm probably going to lose Dreamcrawler. Well, they just discarded something. I guess we might as well try it. They did not draw a counterspell. Nice. So now we just gotta hope they don't draw that extra white land in Wrath of God. Oh, nice. That was good because I did not have a good draw for this deck. It was not doing the things it likes to do. Well, I say that. If some of those things hadn't been countered, it would have gone faster, so. And we're slowly working on our quest. Slowly. I'd like to knock that quest out a little faster. Maybe if I knock that quest out, although it has white in the quest, so we could do the equipment and still work on it. I might do that just to change things up. I can't play the same thing too long. My ADD doesn't let me do that, so might play this and then go try that equipment again. Okay, this will work. And I've got to go down 5, so let's go there. That is the other thing I love about this deck is 2 land is a lot. It's a lot. Really? We just played blue-white. This is going to make me very salty. Okay. Am I just at that point of the tiers, the ladder, where I'm just going to have to face a bunch of blue-white now? Or maybe it's because I'm playing blue-white. Arena does like to do mirror match type stuff, so maybe that's it. Okay, we'll attack so that we don't lose Curious Obsession. It'll just be a wash. There we go. Okay, so we have our eagle, but they're also playing flash, which means surprise, surprise, counterspells. Yay. Oh my gosh, you're just going to play a counterspell on the next turn. You're not playing anything on this turn. Why is it taking so long? Ah, okay. Interesting. I'm still frustrated it took forever. Reminds me of Monty Python and the Search for the Holy Grail, where the get on with it scene. Get on with it. That's how I feel. There. And if you haven't seen Monty Python, shame on you. I'm pretty sure it's still on Netflix, so you're in luck. That should be like required in our education system. Oh wow, this is much closer to a mirror match than I thought. Very interesting. Okay, I don't want our opponent to draw cards, but I also don't want to lose mine either. Alright. We'll let you have it. So they got the 1/1s from that, they got the counter. And card draw. Wow, that was tough. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have my other angels out yet. I have to get there. Let's see what we draw here. Oh my goodness, this is a slow player. Messi Kinessi, come on. The uncommon call time lands? Pretty sure no. Blue-white would be great. I guess I need to look at those. I don't think I've even looked at them really. I mean, I vaguely, like I know of the lands. I don't remember exactly what the blue-white one does. Oh, hold on. Is that the one where you gain 2 life, draw 2 cards? And is there something else too? Is that the one? You pay like 5, sacrifice the land, gain 2 life, and draw 2 cards. I feel like there might be something else I'm missing though. Okay. I could go 1, 2. I think I'd almost rather draw first and see what I've got. Okay, so that's not great. Let's go blockers here. And let's swing with that. Oh, I should have swung with... Darn it. I should have swung with Lyra. That'll get me some life gain. Shoot. I should have done that. I should have done that. Yeah. Because that would have I would have either gotten rid of one of these or dealt enough damage to make our opponent have to make some choices. Some different choices next turn. Okay, well I'll attack Riddler this time. Hopefully it's not too late. Let's see. Let's go back here and here. Okay. So now with the life gain, we'll see what our opponent comes up with. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, I can't quite hardcast that yet. Let's go for it. So now we're on a time clock with approach of the second sun. See if we can't figure out how to get past that. Okay. Oh, I almost have to block because if they draw 2 more cards, it's going to get them that much closer. Oh, that kind of stinks. We are definitely in a pickle here. I don't know how we get out of this. I don't know. Okay. Down to 10, but we got to make a bigger dent than that. Alright, I'm going to try something here. Let's try going there. And see if maybe going wider is going to be more helpful. I know they're drawing cards that I don't like, but... Okay, that'll force blocks. Let's go that way. So I haven't been counting cards. I don't know how close they are to drawing approach. But if they're not too close, well, don't know what's in their hand, but we could be in a decent spot. Oh, so scrying, there it is. Okay. So if they have card draw there, we can block to keep that card draw away. Well, we've got a chance here. Okay, that's not card draw. I think, yeah, I'm looking at the damage, doing the numbers. They didn't have... Wow, that was good. I was not sure about that. Not sure at all. Alright, it is later than I thought. So, I think I'm going to have to bounce. I'm going to hit the road, go do some work at a coffee shop. It's going to be a great day. I hope you guys have a great day, or have had a great day, depending on what time zone of the world you're in. And thanks so much for hanging out. Don't forget to share so people can watch the restream, because why not? And, you know, like, subscribe, do all those things that help me out. I appreciate it. It's been fun. I'll see you, probably Monday. I don't know what I'm doing over the weekend. I may and may not stream. I never know what I'm doing over the weekend. Like, I never have a streaming plan for the weekend. I know I have to rehearse lines because I'm in a community theater again doing a play, so that's going to be cool. Check my Instagram. Yeah, I posted a picture last night. So, all right, appreciate you guys. See you later.